Another toolbox top review. What we have here, well, it's that time of year to do the greasing of the front end of the truck. So I needed to buy a new grease gun. I bought the Lincoln Model 113. The 113 has the flexible hose. The 112 is the same gun with a solid metal piece on the front. I like the flexibility of the hose. Now, I found this at a company called Zoro.com. So they sent me the grease gun and this catalog that is just jammed packed with stuff. And I mean stuff. Tools, safety equipment, boots, stuff I never even knew that I needed. I paid $14 and $5 shipping and handling. It was the cheapest I found it anywhere. Stuff in this catalog is phenomenally cheap. So check them out. Zoro.com, my new place to buy tools from. So let's go ahead and go over this gun. One of the few things I liked about this gun, it's got fine threads, which most grease guns have. It's a solid cast top. It's not cheap aluminum. And I just finished off a tube of grease in here. Of course, this is going to be, you know whose grease is going to be in here. It's the boys over there at Amsoil. This is the synthetic polymetric extreme pressure grease. Truck and chassis, four-wheel drives, semis, bulldozers. I use it on my Dodge. Let's get that out of there. Yummy! Locking back. This one you don't have to tilt. It's got the little push button on it. I really like that part. You can fill it with the grease, 14-ounce cartridge, or you can fill it bulk. So, I mean, we all know that Lincoln pretty much is like the word when it comes to lubrication and greases. So this is the manual version. I'm also going to be demoing the pneumatic version, which was $64 from the same company. We bought that also, but it's at my buddy's house and he's working on his dump truck with it. He's real happy with that. I didn't want to go that $65 because I'm only greasing my truck once a year. He's out there every week running 4 tubes of grease into his dump truck every week. 4 tubes of grease. I use a tube of grease once a year on my ball joints and U-joints and stuff like that. So on the other side of my Dodge, I have a grease fitting on this piece right here. And that's the steering stabilizer bar that I added. That's aftermarket. I have a Zerk fitting right here, which goes down to your second tie rod over there, which has a Zerk fitting on that. And then coming back over here, I have another tie rod ending with a Zerk on it. I have my upper ball joint, it has a Zerk on it. My lower ball joint, there's a Zerk for that. Can't see it in there, but there is a axle U-joint in there, and there's a Zerk in there, so we're going to have to hunt for that. Also, when I did the lift kit, you can see right here, Zone Off-Road. There's some grease that comes out of there, and there's a Zerk hidden in there. So all 4 of these, there's Zerks on. You guys are probably getting sick and saying stop spinning the camera around. So I have a total of 4 Zerk fittings on my upper and lower control arms. And on the passenger side, like I said, there's a tie rod. There's the actual Zerk fitting on the axle joint, U-joint. My upper ball joint Zerk fitting, and then, did I say upper? I meant lower. And then there's my upper. So I've already gone through and greased all these guys up. Oh, I forgot one. Imagine that. There's one more hidden right here on the back side, which if you come underneath here, he's somewhere hiding right there. So those are all your grease fittings. I'm going to go ahead and grease that one again. And as you know, anytime you go to grease anything, you want to clean the Zerk off with a nice clean shop towel and get all that crap out of the way. Put your hose on. And we're just going to pump some grease in here. Okay, it's coming out the top and coming out the bottom. And then take that off and you're good to go. And that's basically how you go around your truck, greasing all those fittings. And I do mine once a year. And with that AMSOIL grease, it hangs in there pretty good. I don't have any issues. So that's it. Go around, keep your joints clean, greased. They won't get metal to metal contact and they won't wear on you prematurely. Thanks for watching. The grease gun is absolutely amazing. It's 6,000 psi. So what are my key takeaways on the grease gun? It's very inexpensive. $20 delivered to the house. Made by Lincoln. Excellent, excellent brand name. It has 6,000 psi and it's perfect for me. I got no complaints. It's probably one of the better grease guns I've ever purchased in my life. I like the fact that it's all black and it's got the null on here and cast head. It's not cheap. That's about it. If you want to stick around and watch the rest of this video, I'm going to put some of us greasing the dump truck with the Lincoln pneumatic. There it is in their catalog. $67.03. And like I said, once again, all this is from a new company I just found, Zoro.com. Check them out. Now you guys watch the video. I'm going to smoke this Arturo Fuente green that I have. Maduro. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. Gotta do it. Gotta give the AMSOIL guys a plug, man. TrustedOil.com. And I had to put some music in the background. Just couldn't do it without it. Go to their website. Ask them for a free catalog. I know it's on there. Somewhere on TrustedOil.com there's a link that says send me a free catalog. So you got racing grease, food grade grease, heavy duty grease. This is the Polymetric EP extreme pressure grease that I use on my truck. Wheel bearing grease and of course water resistant trailer bearing grease. Awesome stuff. Oh yeah, she's gushing out the front. So the first one was the top of the kingpin, the second one was the bottom of the kingpin. Watch out for the air filter. That had to hurt. Yeah. That's why I want to get a pressure washer. Just get all that extra grease off? Yeah. That's a bad mammin little grease gun though. Yeah. Think she's out already? Yeah. One thing I noticed on these Peterbilts, there is filter after filter after filter